Welcome in everyone. We're back on Assetto Corsa once again. This time we're on Monza, one of my favorite tracks, the one track I've driven the most, so let's get into the qualifying lap. Down the main straight here. Into the braking zone. There's that Ferrari, there was only one person. Basically just viewing my qualifying for some reason. I got a pretty good first corner exit there. Getting time down towards here. Into the braking zone. Could have gone a bit tighter, but that second part of the second turn was really good, so I'm happy with that. Now this wasn't like my best lap in a sense, but it was my best lap in the quali, and I did do pretty well. Went a bit over too much the curb, I think there. Car bounced a bit, lost probably some traction there. Under the bridge. Into the braking zone. This is probably the worst part of the track for me. I always go too much over the bumps there and lose a lot of time because of that. Down the straight now. Back straight here. Into the braking zone, just back on the gas a bit and towards the finish line. Over the line to take P1. Now starting in P1, we get into the race now. It was an interesting race. I had pretty good racing at some point, but mostly it was just leading, of course. I was faster than everyone by I think it was like 1.5 seconds in quali. Of course, not all did laps, so also could be the reason why. Onto the limiter now, or well, try to not go over the limit there. Holding pretty good. That guy on the side got a better start position, but there we go. Lights out and away we go. I definitely had the better reaction time to the green lights. I'm ahead. That Porsche is getting close to me now here. Porsche looks to be going on the inside line. Dives in, brakes way too late, goes off to the runoff area. I take the first corner, and that is still P1 for me. That Porsche did get a warning probably from that, or maybe it didn't get in time, I don't know. That McLaren kind of backed off again. Or backed off basically instantly. Those Porsches, 3 Porsches now chasing me. This feels almost threatening. All the Porsches almost in the whole lobby are following me. And almost 3 wide as well. Some went off actually there. Pretty good lines through here. That 3 Porsche group just following me. Growing pretty quickly there behind me. They ain't catching up yet, but they might start catching up soon, because my lines were terrible through there. Over the bumps, it's never gonna save you time. You should rather go a bit wider. Oh, that one Porsche just fell down behind that Ferrari. Now down to the down the main straight, I should say. Over the line. Starting lap 1. Well, actually, technically lap 2, but lap 1. I don't really know what to call it because it's now the start of lap 1, I guess, technically as well. No, well, lap 2, I'd say. That Porsche group now still pretty much where it was last lap. A few seconds back. Definitely I am going a bit faster currently than the Porsche behind me. Got a bit wide there, but the second part was pretty good, I mean. Quickly on the acceleration there. Quick back on gas. That's a 3-second gap for the guy in behind. But that other Porsche is going past now here. Other Porsche is gonna go side by side, I think. Indeed, they are side by side now. Green Porsche gets the inside line, I believe. Brown Porsche goes ahead. The green Porsche got, I think, pushed into the sand, so that's unfortunate. I think it even crashed into another person there. I think that Ferrari got crashed into by the other Porsche, I think. So that is very unfortunate for the Ferrari, I believe that was. Or maybe they just didn't hit each other, but there we go. Starting lap 3 here. Ferrari behind me. Not Ferrari, I mean Porsche behind me now changed. Now it's Techel, number 23. Or 4.3 seconds currently of a gap, so we still have quite a big gap. Will be a challenge for him to close that quickly. We do still have 8 laps. No, 7 laps, I believe. If we don't count this lap, I guess. Well, it's pretty good there. Maybe could have gone a bit more tighter on the entry. 4-second gap to the Porsche behind. Went a bit wide, but I did go really fast through there, so I do have better speed probably. Just sliding slightly and going full throttle. I tried to get a fastest lap. I actually tried to get fastest lap every lap, and I got it on like 3 different laps. But then someone from behind always just took it in between, like me finishing one lap and the other lap. That Porsche definitely gaining. Currently gained 0.3 seconds there. In like sector 3, I believe. Or sector 2. Into the braking zone. Just bouncing along the curb there. That was very bad for my top speed, or my acceleration and speed, because I lost all the grip. At this point, I'm supposed to start pressing the gas. So that Porsche is definitely gonna gain on me. Let's see what happens after it's over the line. Yep, it gained 2/10 from one mistake. Here I was gonna do it so slowly that I thought better to just go over the bumps a bit. Took a track limits warning for that. Not my proudest line, no. Just really just failed miserably on that braking zone. I thought I could go later on the brakes, but I couldn't, so I just I hopped over the actually, I didn't get a track limits warning from that. This one I believe I got a track limits warning for. I don't know what's happening on this lap, honestly. I don't know what I was doing. Driving very interesting. I think it was because that Porsche was gaining on me, so I was getting the nerves. The nerves were just like, please stop braking, go full speed, send it. But that Porsche is still gaining, so I don't know. I don't think it really helped me at all. And anyway, it's not my video if I don't have at least one mistake made during the race that makes me cut the track. it couldn't be a video made by me otherwise. That Porsche is now closing in very fast, actually. Both of those Porsches, the number 911 and the 2323, I mean, both are pretty close. One bigger mistake and I would be behind both of them. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Into the braking zone here. I go a bit slow on the exit. Let's see if the Porsche gains from that. I don't think it did. I don't think it gained almost anything from doing that. Or from me doing the bad line. Into the braking zone. This time I didn't go wide, actually I had a pretty good line through there. The Porsche did gain actually, but I'm guessing it's probably just because I'm really slow at this point for some reason. And that guy behind is a pretty fast driver. 2.3 seconds now. Porsche went a bit off the track. Dirtied its tires a bit on the grass there, I think it was. Into the worst zone for me here. I got a bit too much over the bumps. But I didn't lose too much speed, so that is still good. Porsche is 1.5 seconds now. Definitely gaining a lot per lap here. That Porsche on the limits of the track there, going full speed into there. Now into the first corner down the main straight. Now into the braking zone of the first corner here. That Porsche definitely inching closer. I bailed out on my line there. I was gonna go wide. For some reason I had this weird thing of thinking that I could go later on the brakes, when in fact I was already late braking too much, to the point where I was going a bit wide, usually, on the good line, I should say. So, that was unfortunate. That other Porsche took a stop and go by just going full ham through the, what is it called again? Anyway, just cut the whole track there. Now that stop and go, so P3 is not gonna probably be that guy, because he has to wait for 10 seconds in the pits, I believe that was, or 20 seconds. Might have been 15. Only a 0.7 second gap to P2 here. That Porsche in P2 now, definitely really close. Into the braking zone. I have an okay line, but a bit too much over the curb. That other Porsche goes really wide. Nonetheless, both Porsches behind me keeping their places right now. Not fighting at all, which is weird. Into the braking zone first turn. Porsche looks on the inside, doesn't go for it. Chooses that it's not the best time to go for it. Porsche gaining up here towards the next turn. And the straight always gains because they get slipstream. From behind, into the braking zone. Guy dives up the inside while I'm already like starting the turn. I didn't have time to react to him exactly because I was trying to not hit him there, But sorry to the Porsche, really did not mean it. And also the guy, I did say sorry right here. I typed sorry here in the straight. I said no problem. Yeah, that was unfortunate. The guy dived on the inside. I didn't really have the perfect reaction to it. I was trying to leave him space, but then I was like, oh, he's gonna go really wide, isn't he? Because he was going so fast compared to me. And then I turn on the inside. Suddenly I hear just a crash. I'm like, oh fuck. But yeah, sorry to that Porsche. Now the other Porsche has to pit next lap. This the guy in P3 or now in P2. They have to pit in. I think it's either this or the next lap. Oh, they just spun. They went off and spun it. That is unfortunate. Now it's basically smooth sailing here. I'm gonna leave you off with some music for a bit, and I'll hop back on when something interesting is about to happen. Stay tuned, of course.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no control in me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me f***ed up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit and I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit and I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad.
That Porsche behind that I was fighting with, the 23, got a drive-through penalty. And the other Porsche got disqualified for not pitting and serving the penalty. I went just over that curb very aggressively. Oh, and I just hit the wall. I got light damage on the front panel there as well. That is very unfortunate, since that is gonna slow me down slightly. Now in behind, it's the number 551, I guess. 551. 14-second gap. So we can still drive pretty much how we want to. Rather not make mistakes. That's what I have to say. Over the bumps a bit too much. This was not a good lap. Not a good lap at all. Not too wide on the exit though. "13-second gap now to P2. Oh, the Porsche got a stop and go now. They must have cut the track a bit too much there afterwards. So they have to serve at stop and go. Over the line. Now we only have 2 laps left. Or this and the next lap, I believe. Really slow into the first corner, over the bump. Don't know how I missed that badly. Messed up that badly there, because usually on the entry I might mess up on the entry, but on the exit that is uncharacteristic. Correct. I can't speak honestly. But yeah, I don't usually do that on the exit. I usually don't go that steeply into the exit there. At least I don't go over these bumps too much. Already probably lost like at least a few tenths to P2 there. Still a 12.5 second gap, so not much to worry about. Went a bit wide, of course. That was really on the line actually there. Almost went wide again, but I didn't quite. On throttle here. Yes, I did pretty well this time. Although the other parts of the lap were horrendous. But at least I managed to do one part right, I guess. Over the line. I believe there's one lap left now. Into the braking zone, I went very slow. I didn't want to mess up here. On the last lap, when I have such a big gap, it's like I think 11 seconds probably now. Not 12 exactly, because I went so slow into turn 1. So, yeah, I just tried to basically save my way through. Don't want to destroy the car or get a penalty on the last lap, because that would be very unfortunate. I've had that happen. Well, actually, not on the last lap, but the second laps. And for some reason, I went over the curb there. I was still trying to go for a fastest lap, but at this point, it was very unlikely for me to do that. I went wide, and I tried to gain time, but I really couldn't do anything on this lap. The rear end starting to actually slide more now, which is a sign of definitely tire degradation. I'm really aggressive on the curbs and really aggressive on the whole track, so I don't think the tires are my friends usually here. At least in this sector I didn't go over the bumps as badly. Although that last bump there, last exit, not the best. But nonetheless, down towards the last turn. We have, well actually it's a 12-second gap now again. Almost a 12-second gap. Down towards the finish line. And we take P1 for the race. Thank you all, thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, hope you enjoy and watch a few more videos. There is a Steam key hidden in this, some random game, not asset or course or anything. But yeah, I hope you try to look for that again if you didn't see it yet. And goodbye, have a great time.